Hi everyone, welcome back. I have an order here from Emma Stationery Haul. I just kind of discovered this shop just on Instagram. One of the people I follow was purchasing stuff from here, and I think a couple of people were, and I just really liked the look of the products. So I thought I would jump in and grab an order for myself. Oh, we've got some little freebies on top. How exciting. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what we have here. This little collection of goodies here. I'll put that to the side for the moment and let's have a look. Look, cute little paper clip here. And then we have this piece of paper. It has a bit of a sheen to it and it's definitely textured. Very nice, good for journaling spreads. We have this girl PET tape here. Very nice. And we've got some tape here, the planets, the surface of Mars, the polar cap of Mars, the so-called canals of Mars, Saturn, the rings of Saturn, belts in Saturn's atmosphere, and then a bit here about a letterpress rotary printing press. Just nice words, you know, I like words on my spreads. I think they always add a little something. Oh, and here's some cute tape here as well with these two girls having a picnic. Very adorable. We've got some florals here too. They're very pretty. I might just move this so we can have a little background. Oh, here's some gorgeous blue florals as well. I'm a bit into blue at the moment, it seems. I'm not quite sure why, but I am. We have a coffee themed one here. This is like washi paper. A little tag. It says freedom. Oh, I like this. It's just like a little address label on some vellum. Very cool. We have another vellum here with some French print on there. Je t'aime at the top. Beautiful. Another little label. We've got some tickets here. Oh, I think there's two things here. Yeah, we have some tickets here in a brown colour and then some more in blue. We have a little botanical atlas tag there, and then lastly we have a die cut with some flowers. Wow, some really beautiful things in there, lots of gorgeous freebies, and that's just amazing. Alright, let's have a look at my order. I wonder if I can just lift this. Maybe not. Okay, so first up there's a little thank you sticker there, a little bear, very cute. So these are journaling items. That's what I've picked up here. And oh my goodness, look at this beautiful wrapping. Okay, let's take everything out and we'll go through it, but I want to look at this paper first. It came in this box. So we have this beautiful kind of tissue paper. Oh, there's a skeleton there drinking a coffee. We've got a witch. Oh, it's a Halloween kind of paper. Yay, cool. All right, I'll be obviously using that. Let's just pop all this together to the side. And let's go with the things that were not wrapped first. So first up I got this little archive memo pad for journal pages. This is just in the ephemera section. And pretty simple, it's just stamped paper, but it's quite thin paper, almost like parchment paper. No, a bit thicker than that. But it's a thin paper with this beautiful little stamp around it, kind of shaped like a tag, and just excellent for layering. That's all there is to it. I think there's 60 pages, I should say. And there are white ones at the front, and then these kind of greyish off-white ones at the back. I'll just show you the two together so you can see the difference in the colours. Might have to go to the front to get definite white. So you can see there the white and the kind of grey. It's like a green toned grey. Just so nice to have a different colour to white. So that's the archive memo pad. A little bit different, but I really loved these. These are just memo paper as well, and they're from the brand F Studio, And I just loved these. I love the colours in particular. I just think the yellow is really pretty. There's multiples of each, so let me see if I can just separate them all out for us and we can take a look at the designs. So there are five of each design, and it's just the same. Yeah, a girl in a yellow dress or a girl in a white dress, and then these little spots in multicolours as well. I just think they're absolutely beautiful. Let me grab this one. So you can see it's got a little spot there that you could write on if you wanted to. This little balloon here has those dots in multicolours, and then her beautiful dress. I just don't know, there's something about them that spoke to me. I really loved the yellow in particular, but just that you can add this, layer it over something, write on it if you wanted to. I just think they're super pretty. So that's the F Studio Ephemera pack. Okay, so next up out of the box is a stamp, and this is the Old Coffee Shop stamp from Lady F Illustration Studio, and I've really liked the look of the Lady F stamps for a very long time, and I really wanted to try them out. So I will stamp this in a second. I just have another one here in my order that I'd like to stamp together, so I'll open up this last package, just a little cute bag of bits and pieces with silver foil. I love this, it's so pretty. I'll just take everything out and we can then see the little package. So cute with the little silver foiled crescent moons and stars. Alright, so here's the other stamp I got. It is a vintage camera. Actually, my actual camera looks a lot like this one. This is a Canon, but mine is an Olympus, but quite similar. And yeah, just a little rubber stamp. That feels very light. I wonder how much that will stamp through, so I will try it in a minute. And then this one, if you didn't see close up, is the Old Coffee Shop. All the vines and things around. I just think that's beautiful. So we'll come back to those in a moment and we will stamp them out. We'll just have a quick look. We've got 3 sets of tapes here. So, wow, this one looks beautiful with this little string holding it together. I almost don't want to open it, but I'm going to. Oh. Okay, so we have some paper holding that together. And then this one is called Mood Tape, and it's the coffee version. So I think we saw at the beginning this was the piece that she'd given me as a little freebie. But we have here a little coffee shop here and another one here. Let me do nothing when I have nothing to do, become untroubled in the depth of peace like the evening in the seashore when the water is silent. We've got some bread there, some little jars, another coffee shop here. My day is done and I am like a boat drawn on the beach listening to the dance music of the tide in the evening. We've got some little journaling supplies here, camera, briefcase, little coffee machines, coffee bags, another beautiful cafe scene. I don't know, there's just something about this one that drew me. Obviously coffee, a bit of a fan of coffee, as you know. Other journaling pages there. Little Midori pencil case. This one is beautiful. I really like that one. Reminds me of the stamp a little bit. And just some little coffee pieces at the bottom as well. So a nice loop. You know, I didn't buy the whole roll. I just bought a loop. So this one is 6.3 centimeters wide and 51 inches. We've got both measurements in this one. So yeah, quite a long tape. I think that's about a meter and a half or something, a meter 20 maybe. So that's the coffee mood tape. I also got this one. It's called Good Life, as you can see there, hopefully. And this is a clear tape. And hopefully you can see there that it's script. Okay, so you can see hopefully there So hopefully you can see there, we've got some beautiful text here, lots of nice little handwritten fonts. Here's the tender vending machine, miraculous garden, the world is worth it and the future is promising. There must be some tender dreams in a weary life. There is always unexpected warmth and endless hope in life. Life is bright and everything is lovely. Everybody is a star in the sky. There's lots of them. Always the first part of the tape is not connected to the backing until you get to the real start of it, which is about there. So what I'm going to do is just trim that off. I'll just stick this back down as much as I can, but there'll be a bit that I can't, and that's okay because I want to swatch a little bit of it in my notebook. Maybe from there where I've made a little mess. Let's chop it here where these dots are. Okay, so now what I wanted to show you, I'll swatch that in a minute, is that we now move in from black to a brown colour here, and then we move into greens and blues and reds, and then back to black again. So we have quite a few colour choices there you can use within your spreads. And I have one more tape, and this one is beautiful. I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so now look at this beautiful tape. It's just stunning. These floral, these beautiful circles, and then we have little gold, and that's actually raised. It's not like printed. It's raised gold foiled. Little circles and stars and spots with these butterflies. Oh, I just love it. Little watercolor droplets. They're just gorgeous. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So I might just take a little strip of these as well to swatch. I'm gonna have to cut around it because it's too pretty not to. Alright, so let's do a little bit of swatching. I've got my two tapes here. But because she sent me the little freebie with the coffee one, I'll swatch that one straight into the book as is, this one here. And then I want to stamp these two stamps as well. So I thought I'd go straight into my journal today. Normally I would do my like commonplace swatchy book, but I think I'm going to go straight in here. I have my October series, and today is, actually today's the 30th. So I might do it in the first day of November. Let's take this out of here. I've got it in my 5-year cover because it's getting quite chunky, my Hobonichi. So I might just turn this back on itself to give me a little bit more of a flatter spread to work with. And let's do just a really simple swatching, nothing crazy in here. I'm just going to cut this into strips. And we'll just place these in here, just so we can have a good look at the scripts. Okay, so there's our scripts just popped in there. Nothing fancy about how I've placed them. I just wanted to put them in so that they have, you know, so that I've swatched them. And I'll put this one in. I'm going to leave that strip of blue on the front because I don't want to make a mess of it. It's just too pretty. Oh, and it just blends into the page beautifully. Look at those beautiful gold foils. So pretty. And then the coffee I might just trim down a little so that it can fit well. I love these tapes because you don't have to be particularly neat and tidy with your edges because they just blend into the page so nicely. What is difficult though is getting the backing off them. Sometimes can be a little bit tricky. I read all these little hints and tips on how to do it, where you like just use your thumb to pull it away, but it doesn't often work for me. I end up having to use generally tweezers, but I don't have my tweezers with me. So I just use the edge of my scissors, these tiny ones. There we go, just to split the backing. I swear half my videos are edited out, all of the trying desperately to get the backing off of things. Alright, so lastly I'll pop this one in and then we will try out those stamps as well. I'm just going to put this over the top of the other one. What I could do actually is tear off these labels at the bottom. Love a torn edge. And we can actually place these over here instead. Like so. Love it. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we will stamp these in. I think it's probably a bit big for here. I might put this on its own separate page, but my camera could go down the side there. Alright, so I've got my little pouch here of inks. Let's grab a few out and choose one. I might go the blue. It's called Night Sky. It's a chalk ink, Versamark chalk inks. Now this one I'm intrigued by because I feel like, oh no, it's showing up really well. It just felt like the camera itself was not well defined within the stamp, but hopefully you can see that it is quite... Anyway, let's see what it looks like when we stamp it, hey? Oh my goodness, it's perfect. Look at that. It looks great. Wow, I was not expecting that. Because it's kind of that silicone stamp rather than a wooden one. I'm just going to stamp off again. It just looks so good. Okay, I'm super impressed with that. Let's do, you know what, I'm going to do a different colour for the coffee shop. I think I want a brown kind of colour. Maybe the mango. That one there. Okay, we're going to use a Jumbo Java and I'm going to stamp this on another page. I'll just let that dry a little first. Okay, I'll just hold that up so that I don't smudge that any further. And I'm just going to pop this coffee shop down the bottom here. Oh, I love it. Let's have a closer look. Look at the intricacy in that stamp. It's just beautifully detailed. Cafe to go there on the front, and then all of these vines and little lanterns and all sorts of things. Little mailbox there, some bamboo piping. It's just really beautiful. Oh, I love the way that's turned out. And then I would layer that with some text, some vellum, things like that in my journaling spread. I think that will come out beautifully. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. Alright, I'm just going to pop this in here just to stop that from marking the other page, even though I don't really mind. And I've already smudged this one on my finger. But anyway, it doesn't matter. These are beautiful items, just lovely. I really love these as well. I wonder if I should pop one in. I've just grabbed my Kaweco Sport, which I think I will stick this down before I write on it. Just going to do a small amount of glue on the back, just tapping that off. And I wonder if I can pop it here. Maybe I was going to cover up those words, but I think that's okay. And I'm going to write Emma Stationery Haul on here. Okay, there's my little collection of goodies from Emma Stationery Haul. Thank you, Emma. They are beautiful. I love these stamps. They're just stunning. And then, yeah, all these beautiful, I love this in particular, and these girls, everything is just gorgeous. So happy. Thank you so much. This is beautiful. Can't wait to get into more of these spreads in here. Actually, while I'm here, I am going to pop one of these in. I think I'll use the darker colour. Oh, actually, the darker colour is a heavier paper as well. These are very thin, the white ones, and the darker ones are a heavier paper. So let's pop that in as well, just for fun. Like so. I wonder if I can stamp this off again. I haven't re-inked it or anything, and it's been sitting there a while. Yep, that works. And maybe I think we'll grab this girl as well and pop her on there. Before I do that, I'm going to actually use a piece of this. I just want to layer this down the side. Oh, I've smudged my ink there. That's unfortunate. Did not mean to do that. And maybe these florals as well might be good. Usually I would probably cut this up a little bit rather than placing it over an edged sticker, this paper in the background, but I kind of just want to get the effect of displaying some of the pieces that came with the haul, so I thought I would pop that in there like that. No, the blue ink is okay over here, it's almost dry. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's a little bit rushed. I haven't really thought it out in great detail, but still, I like the way it has turned out. Love this coffee shop. I'll leave this here to journal on as usual. I don't think I will add anything to these two spreads. This spread here, I mean, I'll leave it as is. And I think we're good to go. Okay, there's my collection of goodies from Emma Stationery Haul. Very, very pretty things. And I love the kind of neutral vibe. This is probably my favourite of all of them. This washi tape or washi paper tape with the beautiful gold foil and the pink watercolour. I just think it's gorgeous. And those stamps are beautiful. I absolutely love how that's turned out. So thanks so much. This is gorgeous. Thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all again super soon. Thanks guys, bye.